Today I want to talk about how I schedule my time. So I'm waiting for my computer to restart. I got a new computer and it's taken a long time to do updates and a bunch of stuff. And so I hate wasting time and thought, all right, we're gonna make an impromptu book video. I'm sitting on my trampoline right now. I'm gonna talk about how I schedule my time and hopefully it can help you guys, because I know, it's one of the most frequently asked questions that I get as an entrepreneur. How do I manage my time? How do I balance things? How do I, plan things out? And so for me, I've talked about this before, but I really pay attention to chunking my days. And I'm gonna get into how this relates to my book. So most of my mornings start the same. I wake up at 7:30, I get to the gym at 7:45, I'm on the bike for half an hour while I'm answering email on my phone, just kind of making sure that I'm ahead for the day. And I only actually respond to email if it's from my team or from media or kind of important contacts. I'll look at responding to everybody. For the rest of my general inbox, I respond to everything from the day before. So anything that you send me today, I don't look at today. I only look at the day before, because the more you send out, the more comes back. So I purposely don't want to be super fast at sending out, because then I'm going to get a lot of email back. So that'll take me half an hour. I come back up. I'll work on my dance routine for half an hour or 20 minutes, pop in the shower. Then we're at 9 o'clock, I'll do my gratitude stream on my live channel, sharing 3 things that I'm grateful for with the live audience, and they share 3 things, so that's a lot of fun. Then hop into a League of Legends business Q&A stream. I play League and answer your business and entrepreneur questions, so that's a ton of fun too. From there, I'll usually either do something community related, so it'll be half an hour of a mastermind call, or me being in the comments, YouTube comments for a bit. That's a consistent time slot. And then I'll spend another half an hour looking at the websites that I check on daily. It could be my social media, my YouTube comments. There's about 20 websites that I load every day of things that I use to run my business or just find interesting, and so I look at those daily. The rest of the time slots to fill up the day, that may take me, I'm not looking at my calendar because my computer is restarting, but that may take me to about 11:30. The rest of my day then is chunked out depending on the day. So Monday I'll spend time reviewing all the videos for the channel, reviewing all the clips, reviewing everything that's about to go out on the YouTube channel and giving a seal of approval. I'll spend an hour and a half doing that, then take a 15-minute break, then another hour and a half doing that, and then another hour and a half doing my book stuff. On Tuesday is my mentorship day, and so I have all the same kind of morning stuff happening, but then my 11:30 onward spot, I will be mentoring my team. Alex is usually here then, and I'll have an hour and a half with him, and then I'll have another hour and a half. So I basically have those 4.5 hours in the afternoon, from 11:30 on, with a 15-minute break in between. On Wednesday I'm shooting video, so today's Wednesday when I'm making this video, so I spend the day making video. On Thursday is my public facing day, so it's meetings and calls and hangouts and interviews and anything where I have to put my presentation kind of face on. And then Friday is my CEO day, and I spend half that time working on TDS, Toronto Dance Salsa, and half the time working on this business too. Then in the evenings, it's a mix. Sometimes I have meetings. Sometimes I'm at Toronto Dance Salsa 3 times a week, between auditing classes, mentoring instructors, checking in on our socials and parties, having meetings. So that's 3 nights a week. It's a busy world, doing my stuff daily. How I do it is not, the specifics are not as important as the method. It's finding out what are the major things that you want to do, and finding ways to chunk them. So the thing that I would take from my schedule is there's some things that I need to get done every morning, right? I want to work out, I want to do my dance routine, I want to do my gratitude live stream, my League of Legends live stream, I want to check on certain websites, I want to check in with my team, like things that have to get done daily. And so I plan for that and put it in. The other stuff are things that I want to get done weekly, filming videos, doing meetings, and I hate switching between the two. I would hate like knowing that I have to rush to a meeting after this, so I'm rushing through the videos and they're not as good. I would hate that. And so I like doing things that are multiple times per week, once per week. And so a different day for each habit really helps me. And this has really helped. This has had a big impact on my life, a big impact on how I run my companies. It's really helped me be insanely productive. When people look at my schedule, they say, how do you get so much done? Well, that's how. I chunk a lot of stuff together and I run 2 businesses at the same time. How this relates to the book then is, I have 1 slot in my week for the book. I have an 1.5-hour slot on Monday that I use for the book. And so if people are sending me contracts or reviewing agreements or, whatever, that's the time I usually do it. Where things start to change and where you have to identify this in your life and your business is sometimes you get hit with random opportunities or with things that mess up your schedule. Right? You have the planned schedule and that, you make minor adjustments to it as you adjust and change and you want to grow and learn new things, so you change your schedule around, it's fine. It's a constant work in progress. But sometimes other things will happen, right? And you may get notified by it or it may just strike you, the day of. So for me, I'm getting close to promoting the book. The book is coming out soon, December 6th. It's finally actually here. I'm pretty excited by it. There's a whole bunch of stuff that I have to do on launch week. There's so many interviews. My publisher basically asked me to book off the entire week to be able to do interviews, and that messes up everything else that I'm doing. I have to find a way to film videos in that time and do everything else that I'm doing. But when you have these big opportunities, you find a way to make them work because they're one-offs, right? I'm launching my book once, right? If I do another book, then that will happen whenever. But, if I get called in to do the Oprah Winfrey show, that will happen that one time. Or if I get called to go, consult the president, that'll happen that one time. And I'll make adjustments to my schedule. And that happens. If that's happening to you daily, where you're constantly being interrupted, then I don't think you've designed, you're not getting called by the president, Oprah, every day. So, you're not setting boundaries enough on the people in your life and they're walking all over your time. And so I think that's where a lot of people fall down. So my schedule of the next couple of weeks is just insanely packed with interviews and podcasts and hangouts. I'll manage it. I'll probably end up spending a lot of extra time. I'll probably end up working into the nights to cover for everything else that I'm doing. I probably won't spend as much time with my team as I should be, as I normally do. But it's okay because it's for a window of a couple weeks, as opposed to this is the new norm. Right? And if it becomes a new norm, then something else has to adjust. If it's happening consistently, you need to take a hard look at your calendar and make some changes so that it supports your life and what you want to accomplish. So that's how I run some of my schedule. I hope that makes sense. If you guys have questions, let me know. Anything specific, I can let you guys know in the next week's videos. But I want to get to the comments. I'm going to use the iPad because computer is still 9% done on the updates. It's crazy. It's a new computer. Anyway, let me load up the comments and see what you guys have been saying on my last video. First up, TheBTHONG. I saw your book on Amazon Germany for pre-order too. I prefer to continue how you market your book. You can make some hangouts though. So yeah, great that it's in Germany. It should be everywhere now. If it's not, let me know again, and I'll keep harassing my publisher. I asked the question last week, what do you guys want to see with the series? What should we do? What should we continue with? I don't know what I would do for how we continue to market the book. My concern is that it just gets boring. It's just going to be the same thing. But maybe not. I guess I'll have to see what happens through the excitement of launch week and put it out. I do like the idea more and more of doing the book club, and I know a lot of you have commented on liking that book club where once a week we go through a different chapter. I'm there with you and we can all discuss it, and if you have questions, because I really want you to read the book and apply it and understand it. And then have a group of people to connect with to talk about it as well. And then maybe on the last week we bring in, I help somebody out live or bring in a guest or something. I'm still playing with it. I'm glad you guys are liking it. Thank you. It's great feedback. Fanatics Media, congrats. We'd love to discuss it with you on your show. I believe we're already in contact. Fanatics Media has a fun YouTube channel helping people with influencers, helping to get influencers to reach more people, get their marketing out, spread their message. And so I think we've already connected, but if we haven't, let me know again, and we'll definitely set that time up. I'm looking forward to it. Next up, Janina. Evan, where can I get the audiobook? I checked Amazon and Indigo and I couldn't find it. It definitely will be at Indigo. Indigo is our Barnes & Nobles in Canada here. It's not ready for release yet, but it's in pre-order. And the audio version is only on Audible right now. Usually you can't actually pre-order audiobooks. It's something that the publisher they don't typically do, but they did it for us because of you guys writing in. And so if you go to audible.com, it's an Amazon company, you can pre-order the audiobook. So thank you for that. Next, Nakiru, congratulations again, Evan. Getting excited together with you, it's contagious. I love it. I think in general, for whatever your business is, you want to be excited by it, right? I'm excited by my book. It's been a long process to get it out. I'm excited by the videos I do. I'm excited, by most of the work that I'm doing, and I think it's important. I think when you are excited and it's genuine, it's not real. When it's genuine, it's not fake, right? When it's genuine, then other people catch it. Sam Walton said, you need to have passion. It's like a fever. It's contagious. Other people will catch it. And it's a good lesson for you guys too. Like, do you have that same level of energy and excitement? You may not express it the same way. You don't have to be, no, I'm not really outgoing either, but you don't have to express it the same way I do. But if you have energy and excitement, other people will notice it. They'll gravitate towards it. They'll want to work with you. They'll get inspired by it as well. So I think it's important that you have that passion for what you're doing. Janina's also writing, are you having a book launch party as well? I'm in Toronto. Perhaps you can do a hangout party for Believe Nation. I don't know what I'm going to do. Initially, I was thinking about doing a live stream hangout on my channel and doing a multi-hour launch event and have like my family come on, or parents, or Nina, or friends, colleagues, people who've been involved in the book, tell some embarrassing stories, talk about the book a little bit. But I'm so booked up with other podcasts and interviews that I don't know that I'm going to have the time, which kind of sucks. I'm probably not going to have a physical party, but I wanted to have an online party. I don't know. I'm still thinking about it, but I don't have a lot of time to think about it. It's just crazy. I didn't expect, everything is so busy and booked. And I look at the Thursday that I usually do for my interviews and all that. That's already all packed, all booked. The whole week is nuts. And then I just got an email yesterday that Tim Ferriss wants to do something in New York together because he's launching a book as well, his new book, and wanted to do a video or something together. And I'm trying to figure out, can I get to New York and still do all my interviews and stuff? Or do I have to be here at my station to be able to do it? It's just nuts. And so, I don't know. Do you guys really want it? Do you want the live hangout launch party? I don't know. You might get me to do it. We'll see. We'll see. I love it though. I love the excitement. Deanna, another one. Yay, congratulations. You must be walking on air. I hear your excitement. It's infectious, right? It's the second comment already. I'm smiling over here watching you and Nina. Open it. Be excited about your business. It'll be infectious for other people. I didn't know you had an audiobook. Have to order that too. Yeah, audiobook is up on I said Audible. Make sure you email in your receipt. You get the bonuses for anything. If you get the ebook, the audiobook, the regular book, just make sure you email it. A lot of people are buying it, but they don't email in the receipt, so you don't get the bonuses. So make sure you email it in. I want you guys to get the bonuses. Steph is saying, I would love to host an event, a series of events. Let me know what you have in mind, Steph. I can't guarantee, but I'm curious by what you have to, what's going on up here, that maybe we could do it. Deanna, I would love to know how you came up with the idea of the book, the process. Initially, my agent wanted me to have a book, and I said, I don't need a book. I don't want a book. I don't want to write a book. I think books are, I'd rather make videos. The time to write a book, I can make so many more videos and it can reach a bigger impact, have a bigger audience. And he's convinced, if you had to write a book, what would it be? And we threw together something, and I wasn't really behind it, and he introduced me to a literary agent who loved my message. And I was like, you know what, guys, I don't really want to write this book. As I started thinking about it more, I was working on my one word. I'm glad we could talk about it, because at the start, when I was telling these stories initially, I couldn't say what the book was about. And I was going through the process of building my business around my one word and interviewing other people who had done it. And I'm like, this is a book. This is a book I want to write. This makes much more sense as a book than a video, and I want to write this book. And I pitched my agent, and he hated it. And I pitched my literary agent, and she didn't like it either. I said they thought it was like it's a worksheet or something. It's a little workbook. It's not a real book. Like, you guys, this is huge. This is amazing. This could easily be a book. This could be 2 books. This could be a whole series. And they weren't getting it. And so I just had to sit down and write it to show them, because they kept thinking it was just a small little exercise. We drew up the first chapter and then pitched different publishers, and we got 5 of them interested, and they kind of bid against each other. And we ended up going with Penguin Random House. That's my publisher. I basically had to sell my enthusiasm and energy and show them, you know, maybe I didn't do a good enough job explaining what I had in my mind, you know. I think sometimes you can have this vision, this dream, but you have to then put it into place. And they weren't getting it, obviously, from our first conversations. You know, 2 smart people that I respect and have a great time working with didn't understand what I was trying to do. And so I just had to show them. I was just absolutely convinced that this was not just a book, but an amazing book, like a life-changing book. I just had to start writing it and show them. I ended up writing 2 books, and we cut an entire book from my book. We cut half the book. We cut 60,000 words from the book. It's an entire book that we cut because there was so much to say. Anyway, so that's how I came up with the idea. Love the self-study group. Okay, cool. Please continue the gratitude videos. I do the gratitude videos, they're just not on this channel. I started a second channel for live stuff, and if you go to the live channel, you can see the gratitude live streams there and some interviews that I do there that don't come to the main channel. So yeah, go check that out every morning, 9 a.m. Eastern. Share 3 things that you're grateful for. 10 minutes every morning. Get that little injection of gratitude to move on with the day. Next up, David the Superhero. Congratulations, I've been subscribed to you since I think your first videos years ago, 2008, according to YouTube. Wow, yeah, it's been a long time. And I love how far you've gotten. Just pre-ordered your book through the book depository. Really looking forward to it. Cool, thank you for that. Again, send in your receipt so we can send you the bonuses, David. Yeah, I've come a long way since 2008. That's a long time. I didn't realize it's been 8 years. I thought it was only like 5 or 6, but I guess it's been 8. Thank you for that loyalty, man. I really appreciate it. And for anybody who wants to see the work, who wants to see the climb, this wasn't just handed to me, right? I had no connections, and I sucked on camera. It's just been a lot of work, a lot of hustle. 4,000 videos. Go back on my channel and look at the early stuff, and you'll see. You are probably better. Like, if you're thinking about getting on YouTube, you're probably better right now than I was when I started. And so it's just mad hustle. It's just practice, doing the work over 8 years to get here. You do that, you could probably do it a lot faster than me. Next up, Mostly Day Hiking. Hey Evan, congrats on the new book. Thank you for that. Does the bonus apply if you buy the Kindle version, or you must buy the hardcover? Yeah, it applies to everything. You know, the publisher has really weird restrictions on stuff. Like, we can't bundle the audiobook with the ebook, with the hardcover book, and you know, there's restrictions on a whole bunch of stuff. But the bonuses I control, so I can do whatever I want, which is amazing. So I just decided whoever buys anything, you get the bonus. If you buy 10 copies of it, you get the 10 bonus. You know, 25 to 25 bonus, all that stuff. You have to email me. If you don't email, well, not me, email one word at evancarmichael.com with your receipt. If you don't email, then we can't send you the bonus. So just make sure that gets there. Next up, Luke William. Will there be an Audible version? Already is, bro. Go check it out. Thank you for the support. Next up, Davina. Congratulations, Evan. Thank you, Davina. I ordered the audio version, but now I want the hardcover book as well. I love it. I love how excited you are. Another comment. You got to get excited, guys, about what you're doing. Looking forward to reading / listen to your book. Yeah, I love both. I don't know how I would pick. I'm not an audiobook guy, but I would listen to my own audiobook. Abraham, definitely must get one. Is there going to be autograph books? The autograph books, I believe, starts with the 10-book package. So if you buy 10 books, then we can send you an autograph book. And again, there's limits on, because it's all from the publisher, right? There's limits on what we can do. So like, if you're ever in Toronto, I'm happy to connect and sign your book. But if you want it kind of mailed to you, then you need to buy the 10-book package, or anything above includes an autograph book. And send in your receipt. Next up, Raquel. What about something like Brendan Burchard did with his first book, but do it according to your theme / book? I love it. I don't know what Brendan did for his first book, so I would love to be enlightened if you want to share some wisdom there. I'm open to modeling success and seeing what we can do to get better. Kathleen, congratulations, Evan. I ordered my book in July. Will that copy be autographed? So again, the autographed for one book would not be autographed. It's 10 plus, but again, if you're in Toronto or if I'm traveling, bring the book out, or if we're doing book signings, or I don't know what, if we're gonna do a tour, what that might look like, then I'd love to be able to sign the books for you guys. Dematis, okay, I was gonna send you an email when I got my book to order on my Amazon. I feel like it was taking forever, but I can't wait to get my hardcover book. I feel like it's taking forever, man. I feel your suffering and pain, but it's coming. December 6th. What? It's coming. I'm gonna break my trampoline. I'm so excited. It's coming. I think we're gonna end it there, guys. I gotta go film a video for Toronto Dance Salsa and Alex and give him some mentoring on that too. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for all the support. I'd love to know your thoughts on time management, and if you have any questions about my schedule that I can answer for you next week. Also, if you have a question about my book, the book writing process, anything that I can help you there, leave it down in the comments below. I will answer it and give you a shout out in next week's video. Thank you guys for all the support. December 6th! If you have other resources, ideas to share with me, again, leave it down there. I'll look at it next week. I really appreciate that. I really believe in you. I hope you continue to believe in yourself. And whatever your one word is, much love. I'll see you soon.